This weekend, Ramaphosa oba swabile nko go feta molomo. In other words, the president is ashamed of the mouth more than of the nose more than look. If you're wondering why the president's nose is ashamed of the mouth or the other way around, that's because this weekend news outlets were throwing and tossing around the term PPE like it's a used condom. Yes. Every journalist and news outlets were writing about this thing called PPE as if it's a high school assignment. From Durban to Eastern Cape and Limpopo, they covered a variety of stories. From the story about a car wash pub among companies that won PPE tenders, to the Limpopo story about the ANC leader's daughter who scored a PPE contract, and the bizarre East London man dead for 2 years wins 1 million rands PPE contract. Wins. Following this string of stories and more, News 24 quoted President Ramaphosa saying, "We dip our heads in shame." Really? As he read to the ANC members the Riot Act over corruption. Now, I'm not going to stand here and hate the players and judge the players. All I'm going to say is that if you are an ANC member and you haven't scored a COVID tender during this corona, they don't love you. About rate. And that's because wapaiza, obari, osnai, otsali kipatali yellow. Your fellow comrades have 4 tenders, and where now all you've got is what? Next, 4 yellow t-shirts with smiles. And you are still sitting like Desmond Tutu waiting for Desmond Tutu to sell him funeral cover from Tantan. You are one of those who still believe in that thing they call political mandate. Usazo campaign, usazo lamba, usazo cula na memorials wako, kuzo la. Yeah. This thing is a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme that pays even after you're dead. Dead people are getting tenders in the Eastern Cape. Your ancestors are corrupt. Yes, they take you to the grave. And that's where now you are worried about your morals and love for politics. It's now more than ever that I'm convinced that the ANC will rule until Jesus comes. He's probably back and they've kidnapped him with tenders and everything. Forget politics. ANC is worse than Nigerian Bitcoin scammers. They will scam you. It's a Ramaphosa scheme. They tell you to wear a mask all the time. And then they steal the money for the mask. But Polonia, and no one is saying anything. They are so good at it that even Julius Malema, he regrets leaving the ANC because in Kabai Jano. Jacob Zuma can't believe how they are getting away with it. How are they doing it? PPE, personal protective equipment, the mask, disposable coveralls, gloves, and more things that the ANC is stealing. Corona is not killing us, guys. It's the ANC government that's killing us with corruption. The ANC is like the ZANU-PF. They are going to disappoint you, but vote down. I'm not even here to hate on them. I want them to eat. I want them to be fat. I want them to be nice. I want them to be happy until you guys understand what voting means, what politics means. Nilambe nibempunga. ANC ki iPhone rangan. I'm not judging them, me. I'm just saying, I want to be admitted in the University of Corruption. Again, I'll do jokes for you because corruption is like Titombo in his cooking. Yeah. You need to laugh a little bit before you eat. Anyway.